Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is about this. This is Steelclaw from Weijiang's set of their version of the Power of the Primes Predacons called Sky Soarer, and here is the front of the box. Now I've done reviews on the other four figures, and this is the final figure in this line to complete my Predacon, but there is still one more piece I believe that is coming out, and it is this sword. I haven't seen it available for pre-order yet, but hopefully pretty soon it will be out, and then my Predacon will be really complete. Right now it is complete, and you know, it is good as is, but the sword just makes it a little better. Anyway, let us get this on the review table and see what we got. Okay, here is Steelclaw, and this is how he comes. He comes with a sticker sheet over here and his instruction sheet. The figure himself, he comes just like this, and two pieces. This is gun, and this piece basically snaps in here, so kind of completes him. And I think he's supposed to look like this in robot mode. They have him like this. I think he looks better like this. Yeah, there we go. Twist the arms here, kind of make him look a bit better. Okay, so this is Steelclaw, aka Razorclaw. Okay, here they are side by side. This is Hasbro's Razorclaw. This is Weijiang's Steelclaw, aka Razorclaw. And just looking at them from the front, you can see some pretty significant differences with the lion head. Over here, Weijiang's is a lot bigger. This is a lot smaller. I'm actually preferring Hasbro's version because this is a little too big. But let's see what else we can find. Over here on the flaps, this is one single piece of plastic that has gold paint applied, while this is two pieces of plastic, yellow plastic and gold plastic over here. And then if we go to the legs again, Hasbro's very hollow, Weijiang's is filled. Construction, Hasbro uses pins, while Weijiang uses screws over here. If we go to the bottom, you can see Hasbro's legs are hollow, while Weijiang's has been filled with a yellow plastic piece. This is painted yellow, so it's not a yellow plastic. Or is it? Yeah, it's painted yellow. Let's go to the side here. You can see Weijiang's. This part of the lion mane is a lot bigger than Hasbro's. Again, you can see in construction they're using pins for Hasbro, while Weijiang's is using screws. They are using screws on this side. So let's turn this around. On the back, you can see the leg design is different. Weijiang's seems to be longer, actually. I'm just gonna stand them up real quick. So they are the same height. I don't know how to get this, but yeah, they are the same height. It's just the design. I know what it is. It's because the yellow comes up to here, so visually it looks bigger, while this is black and pins. They use screws over here as well. Little differences in design in here. This is more of a triangle, and this is not. And let's flip them over here. So the arm can rotate here and bend here, and you have wrist articulation. Hasbro's, the arms can rotate here, bend here, but no wrist articulation, because the way it transforms, it goes in here and then pops out. The way Weijiang's one transforms, if I can find it, in the back there's a panel that the arm, you rotate the arm and then you can close it up into this panel, so it looks a lot better that way. It adds a couple more steps to the transformation, but for me, those extra steps are worth it. And another thing, the gun. Look at the size of Weijiang's gun versus Hasbro's. Weijiang's is a lot bigger, has multiple plastic pieces, yellow and black, while Hasbro is just one straight black piece. Let's see what else that we have. I think that's about it. Articulation, it does have thigh rotation here. This does have thigh rotation, but 360 because it's at the lower point. Hasbro doesn't. Well, I guess you can do 360 if you kind of like lift the leg up, but straight like this, you can't do 360. And knee articulation is the same. Weijiang's though is better. It clicks. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look in here, there's a little ratchet part, so this will last longer. This one, it does the same thing. It clicks, but it's a pin. And I think, yeah, there's a little ankle tilt here. Weijiang's does the same as well. Yeah, they both have an ankle tilt, and both of them you can lift the head up. Oh, let's lift Weijiang's head up. Hasbro's head up. Hasbro's one is a little tight, but here are the Prime Masters that come with them, and they seem really identical, except this is more of a yellow, this is more of a gold color. So the cool part is you can kind of tell which one's different. So in here, this is a plastic part. This yellow is plastic. This yellow is painted on. So amazingly, even at the level of the Prime Master, Weijiang's has a lot more care into it. So this is Weijiang's. This is Hasbro's version. So not sure if you can tell too much a difference like this, but definitely from the back you can tell this is Hasbro, the real one, not the KO or third party, and this is Weijiang. But as you can see, this is a separate plastic piece. Very cool of Weijiang to do that, because I mean this is a piece that is probably hardly going to be presented to anybody, because you know it's in Predaking's Razorclaw's lion head. Okay, let's close this up. I guess we can look in here too. Yeah, the design, they're pretty much similar in design, but yet different. Oh, okay, in here, this is black. Painted black. This is yellow plastic, painted black. And here is this yellow plastic. But as far as differences in robot mode, I believe that's pretty much it. Besides, I mean, there are design style differences. I mean, you look at the leg, it's thicker here than in here. This is more sleeker. But in terms of engineering, I believe that is all the major differences. They both have the same type of head articulation and everything. So let's get this guy into beast mode or lion mode and see where they differ in that aspect as well. Okay, so here we have Hasbro's Razorclaw in lion mode here. Weijiang's is in here. And, you know, out of all the Predacons, I think he has the weakest animal mode. I don't like how the paws are on here. I think they could do something a little bit better. But, you know, it is what it is. And so here's the difference. You can see the much larger gun here. He, for some reason, looks like a bigger figure when I don't think he is. But, yeah. From the front. This definitely seems bigger. I think it's because of this. Is a lot larger. Gun is definitely bigger. And from the back here, pretty similar, except Hasbro's is very hollow while Weijiang's is filled. So I like this one a lot better. Okay, that is pretty much it for beast mode or animal mode. I'm gonna turn him into his the center part of Predaking, because that is probably that has some major differences for me as well. So let's get him transformed. Okay, so here is Razorclaw as the centerpiece for Predaking. Let me straightening out these guns here. And you can see some major differences. Again, this is a lot bigger. Oh, actually, mistransformed then. Okay, so here is Razorclaw and Steelclaw in their Predicking main body mode. And as you can see, there are some major differences. Just look at the head design. The head design is different. Of course, over here, you can tell it's a lot bigger. The chest, the top, again, everything translates in this mode as well. But the biggest difference that Hasbro's one can do is there is a switch on the back. Oops. Turn on the switch. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a light. Very cool. I wasn't even expecting that. So there's a tiny little light in there. I'm not sure. I guess if I open it up, I can find out what kind of battery it takes, but it came with a battery already pre-installed. All in all, I really like this figure a lot in terms of all the improvements they've done in filling all the hollowness. The largeness of this part of the lion head I can do with or without, but the biggest flaw for this figure, which is so disappointing because everything else is just perfect, just one thing. This gun cannot be held by him. It's too, the peg is too, let's see how I get that in camera. The peg is too short. This part is in the way. And I checked the instructions. I couldn't see any way that they were holding the gun. In fact, all the pictures of him with it does not have him carrying this gun. If you can figure out of a fan mode way to carry this gun, please let me know, because the standard way that the Hasbro version carries the gun is not possible with him. Very unfortunate. But other than that, it is a much better figure, in my opinion, than Hasbro's version. So the next video I have on these guys will be their combined mode, and I hope to have that up later this week.